Feast versus Lorenzo Musseti. We will kick this off with some general information about the match and some analytics. Next, we will go into some enhanced real-time analytics before finally we will look at some things both players did that tennis players can implement into their games. Some of you may be wondering what the score was or who won. Well, Arthur Feast won. He lost the first set 3-6, won the second set 7-6 and 7-4 in the tiebreak, and won the third set 6-3. What is so interesting about this match is how Arthur Feast made a comeback from down match point. Due to the fact that Arthur Feast won, you guys may be thinking that there must be a significant difference in the stats, but that is not true. Both players hit 6 aces and made 3 double faults. Feast made 63% of his first serves in, and Musseti made 61% of his first serves in. Feast won 68% of his first serve points, while Musseti won 69% of his first serve points. Feast won 57% of his second serve points, while Musseti won 59% of his second serve points. Feast won 3 out of the 6 break points he had, and Musseti won 4 out of the 7 break points he had. Feast won 1 tiebreak, and Musseti won 0. Feast won 33 receiving points, while Musseti won 39. Feast won 97 points, while Musseti won 96, which is just 1 less point. Feast won 16 games, while Musseti won 15 games, which is just a 1 game difference. Feast won 3 games in a row, while Musseti won a max of 4 games in a row. Feast won a max of 9 points in a row, while Musseti won a max of 6 points in a row. Feast won 64 service points, while Musseti won 57 service points. Feast won 12 service games, while Musseti won 11 service games. As you can see, there is not a significant difference in the stats, and if anything, Musseti probably has higher stats than Feast, so it's definitely not due to anything with his stats. Now, I'm assuming some of you guys haven't actually watched the game. Well, let's discuss a bit about it with some enhanced real-time analytics. So, starting off with Lorenzo, he has a platform serve with a half trophy position, and his left arm is raised when he tosses the ball. He always bends his knees during his serves, which is extremely important to get the power on your serve. He excels at passing shots and has a proficient one-handed backhand. So his one-handed backhand is extremely accurate and consistent. He has significant topspin on his backhand returns, especially when his opponent gives a really tough serve. He can push through that and get the ball in with his topspin backhand. For his serve, Lorenzo raises his racket straight up, which is important to get the right to hit the ball at the right time. Lorenzo positions himself pretty far from the baseline, which is actually surprising considering the amount of power he has in his shots. Now, let's move on to Arthur. One of the coolest attributes of Feast is that he thrives in high-pressure situations. Acknowledging that he was down match point and he won the entire match is kind of crazy. Feast attempts as many overhead shots as possible. For example, in the match, one shot came decently low and he decided to take it on his overhead. Although he missed, it's brave of him to try to take many overhead shots. Feast serves with a pinpoint serve, and he has a trophy stance. He often targets the sidelines and tries to move his opponent around a lot. He stands directly on the baseline, which is pretty different from Musseti. After getting upset in the match, Arthur hit the ball into the stands, which is better than smashing his racket, like most players do when they get angry. Even on match point, when he was down, Feast remained mistake-free even under pressure. Now let's move on to some shared strengths both players exhibit worth emulating by people who actually play tennis. Both athletes move forward in response to a short ball hit by their opponent, so they're able to get to the drop shot on time and actually can hit a powerful shot or drop shot in return. When their opponent hits a hard shot, they send the ball high to recover, so they have time and they can actually be ready for the next shot. Both players deliver first serves mostly at the tee and second serves mostly wide. They consistently move the opponent around the court, moving them from side to side until they miss. When slicing, both players bend forward, which is really important so players get power on their slices and the slice can go in. When hitting a forehand from the backhand side, they hit from high to low. Something that both players exhibit is that they both do kick serves for their second serves. This is so that the ball curves into the box and they get it in without making double faults. Like I said earlier in the stats, they both only had 3 double faults, which is not a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and please make sure to like and subscribe.